Because between me and your brethren, you see what a lot of these people know. A lot of people don't say 2018, 2019, 2020. Everybody say 21, 22, and 23.
Right, right, right.
But this relationship I come from 2018 April. Some of these people are that smart and have common sense. You understand? It's two sides to a story.
Right, which is right, which is right. And I see where they're trying to shut you up or trying to silence you in many different ways
And
because of the fact, you choose to come out and they say you choose to come out at the appointed time when she is close to give birth and
girl, I never know that woman pregnant.
okay. And because you've been locked out of your social media. We're gonna get to this too. You know what I mean? But some stuff been saying, like, you address a lot of stuff, which not we listen a lot of your videos and you didn't drop a lot of videos because you're still trying to get yourself in that comfort zone.
And boy, me have a lot of them down the pipeline are coming.
So now I see where you feel a little bit more comfortable where you even can come on somebody else's platform to let your voice heard. You know what I mean? Instead of they see that you're just uploading video, they see you live in living colors
Of
over
course.
from the Chocker page because you don't know, say, from them say Rum Ram the Chocker, them say Boo Lifestyle and Boo is back. You know what I mean? And from them say Lady Bell are the same thing, right?
You know, is a friend of mine's mother turned me onto your channel.
Yes, man, because we're scratching that, what we have what you see what we have blaze fire. I'm gonna tell the people them that when everything come out, when your ex-wife first came out, you know what I mean? Everyone was even on social media crying. You know what I mean? I don't know the trucker got to work with do we beating too. I
Boy,
we give
me not cut you. And them alone cry. Me cry too.
all right. So right then and there, when time people listen to what she have to say about the world divorce and the world breakup and the world things that go down in the marriage. You know what I mean? So we are gonna address a few little stuff. We're gonna start with controlling.
Brethren, I've never controlled a woman. The woman get up and go anywhere she wanna go. No question asked. That's all. Okay, baby. See you later, and that's it. I've never tell this woman to move her foot forward or backward. Never.
Because once upon a time, I hear they say that, you was very controlling to that young lady. In one sense where, you don't want her to really do anything. You don't want her to move forward, like in whatever dreams or whatever goals she's trying to accomplish.
My brethren, you know, me have so much for sure, no? So much to say. This lady reached which part she is because of me. This lady's
Okay.
success, this lady's success is my success. Because when I meet this lady, she had nothing. And me can't show her that. Me have all the proof in the world. Me not just talk when me talk. Me can show all of you that.
All the proof, which is right. And another thing, they say that, there are so much women in America. You don't have to answer if you don't want to answer,
No,
but
no, no,
me I gonna
no.
show them up.
And anything you ask me, my brother, me I can answer you.
All right. So they said there are so much female or woman in America. Why choose to go to Jamaica to get married and even propose to a person or a female that could have been your daughter or your granddaughter?
Well, listen me. Let me address that because nowhere in the world is off limit when it comes to going to choose your bride. Nowhere is off limit. You understand? Jamaica is where I'm from, and Jamaica is where I choose to go to Jamaica and find myself a bride. You understand? This never have anything to do with age limit or anything like that. It's so happened that well and boy, we get introduced. And by getting introduced to her and stuff like that, You know, I mean, hey, we talk our age by just talking, communicating with one another. You understand? I mean, everything seems good. Everything
Okay.
was good. The age wasn't a problem.
So the age wasn't a problem. So we're glad we clear up that because we see it on a TV
You
interview
know, you
where
know.
you- in
Hold on,
the ex man.
hold on. Let me say this. You know, my ex did know my age when she come to America. You know, my ex know my age. You know, we get together April 3rd, 2018, and
And that
within
was in
that
Jamaica.
within that first week, she told me how old she was, and I told her how old I was. Even when I tell her my age, she couldn't believe it. Like many other people.
And my question to you is, right? What
Yes.
was the relationship with your ex-wife when things was on the right path? When things was going good, what was the relationship while you in a big foreign and she in Jamaica? What was the relationship was like? Was there any disrespect? Was there any butt head? Was there just more lovey-dovey, 24/7 on the pan phone?
No, no. There was there was quite a few bump in the head, of course. I mean, even the first month we bumped head, and we bumped head. What happened? Our mother was taking care of an older lady, right?
Right,
And she called me up the evening, said she leaving work, she going by her mother. Because her mother patient not doing good, because her mother used to take care of her old lady, right? And
right, right,
and she called me up and said, "Well, boy, she have to go to the hospital, with her mother, with the lady." And I said, "Well, okay, all right, we talk later on, right?" And about, because I was concerned, because I said I met the mother before I met my ex-wife.
Oh, so you meet the mom before you meet your
Yes,
ex-wife.
yes, yes, I met the mother because of her friend was talking to her niece.
Oh, so what a coincidence, but I didn't hear that mentioned on any social media platform. So if you want to elaborate a little bit more, you
No,
know,
no, 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 no. Let me finish. Tell you what me I tell you, right? And after, she said she going to the hospital, right? I said, all right. So, I was just home, very concerned, about her mother job and the lady, right? And,
right,
probably about midnight, or after, you know, I have it inside of my phone, she texts me. It's inside of my phone,
okay,
She texts me and tell me that, well, and boy, them the 100, or them the somewhere, I watch comedy show, right? So I am here sitting down now to advise about this lady and our patient, right? And I
right,
said to her, the same night, I said, man, at least you could only call, I say, well, then boy, the lady, all right, my mother patient, good, blah. And I just look upon that as, that is kind of disrespectful. You understand? Because I mean, you could only reach out, you reach out and tell me I got the hospital. You could only reach out and tell me, so well, then boy, the patient, all right, I'm going to do what you are do. You understand? So when she called me in the midnight and I tell me, boy, them that comedy show and stuff, me the kind of, feel a little way about it. You understand? And I mean, me talk to her about it on the night, I mean, that was the first time we really bumped it on the phone, because me feel like, well, then boy, she could have angle it better than that.
right, right. So when you did introduce to the mom or you met the mom wherever, what was the exchange word for
Well,
you
well,
guys,
well, I didn't talk to the mother, because my friend was the one who meet her niece,
Right,
and that same month I was leaving, coming back to America, and you know, him went round at the mother workplace to pick her because she said she wanted us to come airport.
Oh.
You know, with him. So when I went round there, I saw the brother, you know, not the loudmouth one, but the smart
Then I
this
yeah,
ah, but the
Kemar.
smart the smaller brother. You know,
Oh,
him and his mother was coming towards the gate, you know, but you know, I didn't speak to the lady, you know. I didn't speak to them. You know,
okay, okay.
it's just my friend. You know, I came out of the vehicle. She saw me, but you know, it's my friend went up to the gate and asked her brother, you know, for call, you know, him cousin, and then them come and them just
Oh,
leave. You understand? Because prior to that, I asked the cousin, you know, if she not have any friend can set me up, and she said she have a hot cousin. You know, she
look
can't.
at this.
Yeah, she can't set me up on a hot cousin. You understand? And
You
that's what she tell me. So she have a hot cousin.
know,